Okay, so I'll start sharing my screen now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yeah, I can see the screen now.
Okay, so I'll be working more with the logics
Okay.
today, and so to go straight, um, all right. So this is an inventory for a company, and it has the name of um, I think the one who made the order, the gender, the item that was purchased, the make, the number of pieces, and then the date the purchase was made. So for over here, the new order, what we want to do is we want to see the make of the product, and we are going to look at the year that it was purchased. Now, the idea is that if that particular make is was purchased below a certain year, a new order should be placed. And so to do that, I'm going to use the make column and then the dates column
Mm-hmm.
for logic. And so this is going to be and because I want those two logics to be true in order to make um, the order or the new request. So go to if, and then because I want both to be true, I'm going to use and. Okay, so first logic is if this make equals, and over here I'm just gonna type it in directly. So if the make over there equals vex, and that is our first argument
Three
or
out
logic,
of
and
12.
this,
Well, I really want those to.
and the second one is the date. Now this time we're looking at the year. So if um, this year, which is the year over here, and then we close that, is equal to 2018. I'm also typing that in directly. So those are the two arguments that we want, or the two logics that we are looking at. And so if both are true, then what should happen? We want to place a new order. Let me change that. Get new items. Okay, and if none of that is met, what should be displayed? Let's see. Oh, good. So close parentheses, and all right. So over here with the argument, we said if this here equals vex, now we can see that this is vex, and then the second argument is if the year equals 2018. Let me just change this, and let's make it a less than. Okay, good. So if the year is also less than 2018, then we need to get a new item. If not, everything is good. So if you look here, is this vex? Yes. So it means it meets this argument. And then over here is the year less than 2018. Yes, it's also 2018. So it says that we should get new item. Now let's fill this all the way down, and then let's look at the last one and see, is this vex? yes, this is vex from here. The second argument is the year less than 2018. No, this is more than 2018. In other words, it's greater than 2018. So it says what? All good. So it means one argument was met, one wasn't met, and so from our logic, it says both arguments should be met. And so since one wasn't met, it says what? All good. So for the second one, which is the or, now in this case, it just needs one of the arguments to be true, and then uh, whatever true statement you want done would be displayed. So with the same idea, let's um, do that again. We have if, and this time we are using the or logic. So logic, the first one, if let's use EV3 this time. If this equals um, EV, sorry, EV3. And the second one, if we're still going to look at the year. So if the year of this date is less than 2018, what should be done? Say fix this. If not, same thing. Okay. Okay. So with this, let's look at what we have here. Now it says this is vex, but then we are looking out for EV3. So that doesn't meet the argument. Now, how about the second one? It says if it is less than 2018. Is this less than 2018? Yes, it's less than 2018. So it means that what? We need a fix. Now, with the or logic, it just needs one of those arguments to be true, and then the true statement is gonna run. So when we pull this all the way down, it means that all this that has fixed this has one of the arguments to be true. And that is why it's showing fix this. Let's look at this. Is this EV3? No, it's not. How about the year? Is it greater than 2018? Yes, it's greater than 2018. So it means that's a false statement. It doesn't meet any of the arguments here. And so we have all good. Now a nested if function, it basically kind of works the same way as this, just that you are going to use multiple if statements for your arguments or your logics. And so this time I'm going to use the male, the gender. I'll use the gender, the make, and then the date. I'll use those three. Okay, so for the first one, let's look at if the gender here equals, let's use female, value if it is true. And so we want to, let's say we want to provide some bonus to the person who bought these items. And so if the person is a female, or yeah, so let's just go with that. If the person is a female, or probably a discount, let's use a discount in this sense. So if the person is a female, let's give the person a $20 discount. If If not, we're looking at another if statement. We look at the make. If the make equals um, x, what should happen? We give say the $10 discount, and then what about if it is not um, FX product? Let's look at the date else. So if the what the year for this, if the year is less than 2018, what should be done? Value if um, if the if the year is less than 2018, what should be the discount? We have 5. Now, how about if all of this is true? We give a $2 discount. So we have 3 nested if functions. And then we have 1, 2, 3. So we need to put 3 brackets to, closing parentheses to make that work. So now $10. So it means that we have a second argument being displayed. Now, if this is the person a female, no, it's a male. So we lose the $20 discount. Now, what of the make? Is the make Vex? Yes, it is Vex. So we get a $10 discount. Now, remember here that this is also less than 28. Takes the arguments according to how you place them. And so if the first one doesn't meet up, it looks at the second one. If the second one meets the argument that was placed, it ignores the rest of the arguments, even though that they might meet up, but then it's based on kind of precedence. And so when the earlier one is met, it ignores the rest and runs that particular argument. And so we fill this down, and then we have a $2 here. So let's just evaluate that and see if it works. We have a meal, so the first one is not met. How about the make? The make is EV3 over here, so the second one is also not met. How about the year? Um, our year is greater than 2018, so that is also not met, and so our false value runs over here, which is the $2. So that is for the logical statements, and then how to use the nested if functions. Um, I hope that's okay. I don't know if you have any questions.
No. Yeah. So, I'm watching what what you do, and it's like, um, the logic fractions is kind of like um cool, like to have us to calculate like something that we want you to see. Yeah. So I don't have any questions so far.
Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna stop sharing now.
Okay.
All
So
right.
that's my turn. Hold on. Okay. So as I have as I did last week is about like finding um the previous weeks to find the first 5 like student who have the higher scores among the class. So for each month from January to December, we have been looking for each month from these 5 students. So I would like to do the advanced chart by create a chart or graph for these 5 students. So I first would like to create 5 division for them. I will go to delta, and then I will go to delta and delta federation to create the list for division. It's like okay, we'll get division 1 and 2, sorry, 2, division 3, division 4, 4, division 5. So right here. Oh, okay. So I will create a chart. Go to insert, and I can choose any charts I would like to do. So I would like to do like the video data as well. I will choose the 2D one. Okay. So sorry, I don't know how to check the name. Just this. Okay. And yes, so okay.
If we change it to Division B, all of the information would change to reflect Division B's products and so forth.
Okay, so I will create right here to equal and the higher score. Okay, so for the chart I can do like equal over to this, and also
By axis labeled up correct, scroll up here to this cell down here. This cell will change accordingly. So now I can come back up here and I can change my reference here to this cell down here that has the full information that I want. Push enter, and then I can scroll up here and notice that my graph now says 4.
okay, sorry. Then I can create another one to not to change, sorry. I will add more graph to set data, and then can edit. And so for this series name, I will choose Chun E, and this one I will select. Then I enter it and do it again. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah. and then I add it again for this one. Okay. Suddenly, and this. Okay, I will add it again. All right, so it kind complicated to see. So I will change the last one. Okay. I will change the graph for her. So I do this or do this one. So the graph, I to find it so I can do focus like something. Okay. And then I can do the add level for anyone, and also I can use the format data labels to choose from. If I select to any area in this chart, it will go through something. Okay, so I can do the shadow from this one, or I can do the fill when you click when I click on fill and line, so I can do fill and border, or I can do the effects. So you can see they are shadow for, and the last one 3D format. So this thing that we can do to show and also to edit the charts to look better as well. And yes, and also we can do no fill or so fill and gradient fill. So like the video told us, or you want to do the line first, or you can format the chart area, the data series. So whatever you do, you can do as well. And just right here, you can change the color for a chart, and after you do that, you can edit like other areas from the chart. Like this, you can give other. It depends on you how you want to do so, because like something that I learned for this week is try to create um, the events chart. I think it's an easy way to understand it, as long as we have like a specific numbers like from here, and then we can create it and try to make it like very smooth and simple to let the audience to see it. So yeah, I try to hope this is really simple to help and show the audience to see. See, yeah, I think I think that's what I have for this week.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you
So
have any comments want to share me that I can do better?
yeah, um, I think it's okay. As I said earlier on before
Uh-huh.
we started the presentation, that the charts kind of it's a little complex. You really need to know what you're about, the information you want to put across, and then
Mhm.
you then know how to work with the charts. And so on my part, I still have some work to do. I need to understand it much better. Um, um, so far, it's cool. I think you're able to get some part of it. Just that because of the uh, data series, there's the numbers on the chart, so it makes it a little
Yeah.
hard to read and doesn't look that clear enough. But I think it's okay so far.
Thank you, though. I'll try to do better and also to apply this with the project. Okay. Uh, I will ask you a lot of questions again for this week, especially with the lesson we are studying as well. Okay.
No problem.
Well, thank you so much, brother, for spending time with me to show me how to do and help me to know how to do the logic fractions
Yeah,
again as well.
yeah. Thanks for bringing this up as well.
Yeah,
At least the more we practice, the more we become good at it. So
yes, that is right. Yeah, I will try to. I will keep practicing to apply the principle.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Uh, yeah, I definitely not going to talk to you again before the week runs out. So
Can you say
okay,
it
then you
again?
have a nice day.
I'm sorry. Can you say it again? I can cut off.
Yeah, I was saying that I know I'm definitely going to talk to you again before the end of the week.
Yeah. I know you. Seriously, like, thank you for last week for helping out.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, yeah. Thanks as well. Well, we both had to work together to, I mean, help each other out.
Thank you again. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. So you have a nice day.
Yes, you too. Take care.
Okay then. Bye bye.
Yeah. Goodbye.